No, it's bigger than the school system. It's our community. I'm telling you, as black men.
Private schools control their kids. Public schools should be able to control their kids.
Sister, all I'm saying is, when you see a black man taking responsibility for the bull that's happening to our community, y'all gotta learn to stand down. Y'all gotta stop it. It's not a war between us. It's not a war. Let that. So with that, hey, what you doing? What you doing?
It's the way you can. It's the way you can.
No, it ain't. No, it's not, sister. Yeah, everybody wrong. We dealing with this. But we here. They not here. We here with you. We here. Who you fighting? Okay, then let me finish.
I'm fighting for what's right, my brother. I'm a true white man, and I'm going to tell you. I'm going to fight for what's right. Them slaves watched that lady get jumped on, and they didn't do nothing.
Because they know me. I'm done. Y'all deal with her.
I feel him 100%. This is the first thing that I seen on social media outside of YouTube as far as having conversations about the woman that got jumped in Chicago by the little kids. And the first thing that the women are saying is, first of all, they out there for no reason at all. Because if a guy said, I got this, and you know, I disagree with a lot of things, but we're going to get to that shortly. If a guy say, I got this, what are you sitting there going back and forth with him for? And maybe I'm just like too much in this man's world. Everybody got a role to play. What are you doing outside? I wouldn't even let my girl go outside to address some mess because she can't do anything more effectively than I can as a man. You see what I'm saying? And so they're sitting there, first of all, blaming the school. The school has no culpability. They are not responsible for anything that happened to that woman with regard to those kids jumping that lady outside of the school. Had nothing to do with the school whatsoever. What do you want them to do? You want them to go outside and crash out and get involved in some stuff that they're not supposed to be in the first place? Secondly, they arguing with the guy, and the guy is like, hey, listen, the real problem is us. It's the culture. It's the community. It's the things that you're doing right now that's removing responsibility from the people that actually committed the crime and jumping on this girl. And she's sitting there arguing with him, saying it's the way you came and stuff. I didn't even see him say anything wrong. I didn't see him say one thing that was out of pocket, that was disrespectful, that was wild, that would lead you to believe that he is trying to, do something wrong to people or whatever, or remove responsibility or anything like that. But the reality is, it is the culture. It is the people. It is us. It is the things that we celebrate and champion the most. It is the women that are raising these monsters in the community as single mothers, and instead of taking responsibility for who it is that they chose to open up their legs and have children with, because, of course, that old sob story, trash apology that was issued by the mama and then they deactivated their Facebook pages. Take responsibility for your ugly, evil children. Those kids, those monsters, they ain't even kids, they monsters, need to be arrested for dragging that woman to the ground, for kicking her, for doing some of the most egregious, disrespectful things that I've ever seen a child do to a human being on camera, on social media. And it is happening right in the middle of Chicago. And this is what y'all got. Y'all are already dealing with the worst thing, schools underfunded, everything. And now you want to blame it on the schools and then remove the responsibility from the culture who was raising these demons to do this stuff in the first place. That's crazy to me. I will walk away too. I will walk away. Let them have themselves. Argue amongst yourselves. Look at all of them women out there. Stupid. Crazy.
See, Chicago, now we know after this incident and these girls, these kids' mothers' responses or lack thereof, we now have the answer to our problem. It's these deadbeat ass mammies that's not raising their kids in Chicago. These are the same mothers that would allow their kids to go into the streets and steal, kill, carjack people,
Facts.
rob people, do God knows what, and they know that they can go to their mother's home because they're going to protect them. They are raising menaces to society, okay? And when they are in the ground, when somebody kills them, I don't want to see Facebook posts crying with GoFundMe asking us to bury your child, because you could have corrected this shit a long time ago.
Facts.
I stay on the west side of Chicago and I'm a single mother. My son doesn't know what a gang is. He don't know the colors. He don't know what a GD, BD, FO, Vice Lord, whatever. He knows about none of that shit. That's intentional because I don't raise my son in that environment and I don't expose my son to shit. That low level, barbaric, animalistic shit them kids did, and y'all gonna have them at home for the next day. My mama would have marched my ass right to the school or the police station. And if I would have got expelled, she probably would have shipped my ass to go stay with my daddy because she didn't raise me like that. And the mom's response about her being on the honor roll and cheerleading captain, none of that shit translates to the real world, where she just acted like a fucking heathen, acted like she was on baddies. They got it, the shit kicked off.
Yeah, all of that fake extracurricular, oh no, my kid is really a good kid. Since when? We're watching it in real time. We watched your child maul and mollywop a adult in real time, and you're sitting here trying to convince who? Who you trying to convince? Because I don't think nobody is convinced that your kid is just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Man, you can miss me with that nonsense. I ain't going for it. I don't think the general public going for it. Ain't nobody going for that nonsense.
She's not a follower. She's actually a ringleader. But her tears may move you. They don't do anything for us.
Facts.
They don't do anything for us. That shit may fall. You may fall for it. We're not falling for that bullshit. Her having more than the next child had nothing to do with her acting like that and putting her hands on a grown ass woman. That's lack of parenting. That's actually horrible parenting. So you got to take the dads off the table right now. Now we're going to talk woman to woman. Because when you are in the house, you're the only one in the house. You're responsible for the fruit that you bear. You're responsible. You're supposed to put your kids in a cultivating, loving environment.
She talking. She spitting.
And you don't, some shit you just don't expose your kids to. Those kids are raising themselves.
Yep.
Y'all are the same bitches that's at every club, every weekend, outside, bike night, whatever. Pill popping, drug addict, drinking bitches. Probably don't come home. Your kids probably eat noodles 3-4 times a day. Because you don't cook. You don't raise your kids.
Yo, this woman is going crazy out here in these streets. But she's right. She's 100% right in that it is the responsibility, and it all falls on the shoulders of the people that are raising these demons. So don't sit here and set up your phone or your camera to try to put out a video that paints you in a positive light or paints her in a positive light. Anything less than responsibility and accountability and holding these kids responsible, and I can't say what I think that that's supposed to look like, but anything less than that should be, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable in the worst way. But again, I 100% disagree with the women that were yelling outside, and I 100% agree with this woman right here, and that unless we 100% within the community, because again, it is the parents' fault of what happened. It has nothing to do with the school. And unless we 100% take responsibility and ownership of the situation, there's nothing else to talk about. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T. Tanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll let you guys later. Peace.